I'm done crying. My sadness is over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go f*** yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better paying job. Do better in life. Get a education. Do something. Because you are stupid.
Yes, sometimes it is good to be responsible. This man you just saw is not responsible. He was working with this company until after the election. He put out a series of videos and tweet going after Trump supporters to a level, even threatening them. Now he's been fired. Now blaming people for that, it is insane. You need to be responsible for your actions. Sometimes these elections came, a lot of people lost jobs as a result of what they put out on social media. To me, it is insane. Don't carry this with sentiment every single time. I see this happening. Some regretting what they did after the elections. You know, After they've lost their job, it is important I show you exactly what happened. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share the video out.
A lot of reaction from both sides of the political divide in the last 48 hours since the election. Some people optimistic and hopeful, others frustrated, anxious, even angry. Well, today, a Greek life administrator at the University of Oregon is now on leave after posting a strong reaction to the results of the election. Take a listen.
You can literally go if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better paying job. Do better in life. Get a education. Do something. Because you are stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a bridge.
Well, Ducks Fraternity and Sorority Life Assistant Director Leonard Serrato posted that rant mocking Trump supporters on his Instagram story. Well, since then, the university launched an investigation and placed him on paid administrative leave. And a U of O spokesperson said that they counseled him and asked him to take that video down and confirmed that he did. She said that the university, quote, finds the statements made in the video abhorrent and not in alignment with our values or mission. We opened an investigation and are reviewing the matter under university policies and the individual's role as a public employee. Well, as a public university, we take the duty seriously to provide an environment that welcomes diversity of thought and respect in alignment with our education mission. So the video has also grabbed national attention. Donald Trump Jr. responded to a repost of that video saying, quote, it is disgusting, but not surprising that an employee at a state university would speak in this way about more than half of the country. Serrato's Instagram page, which was labeled as a personal blog, has since been deleted.
This recent incident, not Serrato's first brush with controversy. In 2014, Serrato and two of his fraternity brothers were charged in connection to the hazing death of Fresno State freshman Philip Danitz. Prosecutors say Serrato purchased the alcohol and encouraged the 18-year-old pledge to take his last large gulps while binge drinking. Serrato pleaded no contest and was sentenced to 90 days in jail. At his sentencing, Serrato vowed to speak to college students about the dangers of underage drinking. The University of Oregon has placed Serrato on administrative leave pending its investigation.
It took the university a month to do their research, and this is the end result. He's unemployed. Look at what he has done to his life. I don't understand why some people take politics too serious sometimes. It is not okay. When I watch videos, especially Libras reacting to the whole issue, they take it too far.
Member who was placed on administrative leave after posting a video making disparaging comments towards people who voted for Donald Trump no longer works at the university. Leonard Serrato was the assistant director of fraternity and sorority life at UO. That video he posted on social media after the election went viral after he said Donald Trump voters should jump off a bridge.
And so I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go f*** yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better f***ing paying job. Do better in life. Get a f***ing education. Do something. Because you are f***ing stupid.
The video sparked outrage and was even criticized by Donald Trump Jr. Serrato was placed on administrative leave, but now the director of issues management at the University of Oregon confirms that he is no longer an employee at the university.
Good morning. I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for. Because he knows that I am trans, and he knows that I have had 2 abortions, and he still voted for Project 2025, which to me is reprehensible. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is something not everyone is able to do safely, and I'm very grateful for my ability to do that safely. I cut my mother off until the day she died, and I can and will do that again.
I believe you've seen this one. I cut my mother off till the day she passed away, and I will continue to do that with my own dad. They are proud to put out certain kind of videos. Sometimes I really wonder if these people have conscience. You decided to go your own way because your father is not in support with what you're doing. The only best thing is to do this. Now, going back into that teacher, you've seen the consequences of them. He's been fired. Then look at who he's blaming. This just related me to a video I saw, I think that segment B. Maher had recently. Libras don't like to be together. They always like to segregate. When they see you associating with someone on the other party, their reactions towards you is always different.
Him hugging Nixon, and then
So what?
I know, but at the time he was
Yes.
he was seen as a traitor.
It's so funny you mention that because, like, today we live in this time when you're not allowed to have friends from the other side or cross lines politically. And I forgot that there's an example of that way back when.
Yeah.
A guy who crossed lines politically. Ooh, the worst thing you could ever do, be friends with a Republican? Call 911.
Yeah.
This is what I hate about the left. Like, you know, and they're not going to get me over to the Trump side, which they think they will sometimes. But just the idea that, you know, cut your family off for Thanksgiving if they voted for the wrong guy.
Well, yeah.
F off, you.
Well, I don't know.
And Sammy, but when he hugged Nixon, he was ostracized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
By the left a lot. That was an early harbinger of the Nixon administration. It was not an unsuccessful administration before Watergate. And said, you know, you got to go with the man who has results. Now, I don't remember exactly what the economy was with Nixon. I was 13. But that attitude, that idea, I admire so much, as opposed to the virtue signaling and the stuff that they do just to make themselves feel better about being ally. You know what? You want to be a good ally? Address the actual problems.
Donald Trump is Jesus in reverse. Other people die for his sins.
I'm trying to put this up to study the system, how it works. This is a compilation of clips, different versions. You can end here if you don't like to continue.
Problems.
You know, I don't.
Trump isn't one to let bygones be bygones.
The thing that disturbs me is not just that.
Just, you know, went like, how dare you? Do you even know what an audit is? And I'm like,
Women and so many men are
theory that a lot of people seem to be
coalescing around.
They were too woke, insisting that people use the term Latinx.
You have to say they. No, you have to do this.
Stop with the virtue signaling.
Step away from woke. Focus less on who is woke and more on who is broke.
I've never seen that.
I saw so many liberals getting super excited every time Kamala had a new celebrity endorsement. But we all know for a fact that these celebrity endorsements are not free.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Now it's time to unite everybody.
So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
Figure out a way to say thank you.
That guy's name, he's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him. But anyway,
Hey there. Not doing great.
Terrible night last night. It was a terrible night.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one?
Bishop Vigano, he says that
The election. Well, if I look at the big picture, it doesn't look good. So I'm going to work on this.
No matter what's going on out there in the world, of course, the worst things could happen.
One I've known, which is every president, who's been really red.
The ICE officers across the country.
The news is right. Maybe they're
Message every single time, and sometimes you carry the message.
So apparently the feds show up if you post those lights on